are Measuring Men's Man. Episode 2, guys! So from the cockpit,
My damn hat's on.
today, I don't care.
I care.
Today from the cockpit, we've got Marcus again, 2 episodes in a row. Our next special guest I've got lined up will be Nurse Yates from TikTok.
Cocking his pit.
So, cocking my what? That's terrifying. Alright, so, now the thing we're going to talk about today to start us off is something that's plagued us all day. The most terrifying time in a medic's life is, in your opinion, what? The most terrifying time on shift.
On shift? So
On shift.
That rolls out coming to work?
Yeah, that rolls out clocking in.
Most terrifying time. I got to take a crap. I'm going to a call. That's terrifying.
So the most terrifying time for nobody that's never been in EMS before, the most terrifying time for a medic is whenever you have to shit. And you sit down to shit, and you're just in the middle. Like, you know, in the middle, like whenever it's started coming, but now it's on its own. There's nothing you can do to start it or stop it. It's just, it's going, right? It's going. And the tones drop for something like a cardiac arrest or something that's urgent. It's the most terrifying time in a medic's life, isn't it? It has to be. Like, you can't just wipe and clench it off and be done. Because once it's going and it's automatic, it's fucking coming. It's automatic. It's going. Automatic. Yeah, it's going. It's going. We're a minute 45 in and we're talking about shit.
I was sleeping over.
At least we're not talking about sucking dick.
That's true.
We started that conversation the last time. So that's your no-no spot. So see, that's what I'm saying. You can't work in this profession and have a set partner and have any kind of, what is that, a bubble of, like a personal bubble?
Right.
I can't have a personal bubble. I couldn't have a personal bubble if I tried. I mean, it'd just be it would be a constant fight because I mean we live fucking this close to each other every third day for 24 fucking hours.
Right. Yeah.
Can't get away from me if I tried. Or in a fucking truck.
Getting back, want to?
Huh?
Getting back.
Yeah, I don't want to ride back there.
I'll let you.
That's where the dead people are.
It's true. They are back
I
here.
see your TikToks. So, that brings us to our next point today, Marcus. Do you believe that medics should carry a firearm?
I do.
It's been a hot debate here lately. I seen a thing on a blog post that a guy said they shouldn't because then you'd have your psych patients be able to get a hold of it. But I honestly believe, I know. Everybody just saw that. So a mouth that big, I don't know how the fuck he is. I'll lick it off. No. So he said, and this is just paraphrasing, of course. He said that medics shouldn't carry guns because a psychiatric patient would be able to get a hold of the gun and kill everybody on board.
Hey, look, the new homeless guy that drives the BMW.
Hey, I haven't seen that homeless guy before.
That's a new one.
That's a new one. He's young. He's wearing brand new Nikes, man.
That's what I'm saying. Begging
How
for
are
money.
you? Yeah, like those are new Levi pants.
That's what I'm saying. He's not that homeless.
I mean,
Yeah, you're not getting no money wearing that kind of clothing, buddy.
I think he gave up. He's got a whole bag of food. I'm really confused. So we have this thing about this homeless population that's homeless. Actually, if you look, there's this truck. So they do this for a job. There's 5 or 6 of them that rotate, and they all come in the same car. So they done an expose here not too long ago in our local news. And they got signs above where they said, don't give them anything, donate to your local charity, which I support 100% giving your local charities. That actually goes a lot further than just giving somebody money. It helps give them food, shelter, and they work on job placement as well. So it's always a wonderful thing to give to charities. We may put a charity in the link for you guys to give to. It'll be the Jungle Jack Wants a New Corvette. Is that?
I'll take one.
That's a charity.
Yeah.
I can't. You couldn't get in and out of a Corvette with your knees. You get in it and then you just roll out on the ground and get up from the ground to get out of it. So, back to what I was saying. I forgot what topic we were on.
Doesn't matter.
Fuck, were we? Oh yeah, guns. So that he believed they couldn't carry guns because your psych patients would actually be able to get it and kill everybody in the truck. Now, that's a valid point. But did you know that pilots on airplanes carry guns?
Yeah.
So it would take at least 1, 2, 3 shots to kill everybody in the ambulance, right? It only takes 1 shot to bring down an airplane. So if pilots can have it, why is it so bad for medics to have a firearm? Is what I want to know.
Well,
I mean, we're trained in how to save your life. We might as well be able to snuff one out while we're here. I mean,
sure.
Besides that one, but too soon.
That is too soon.
So,
Too soon.
you know, I believe that, and this is just my thing. I honestly believe that medics should carry guns.
How much money am I making off of your feeds right there?
Huh?
Are you getting paid to do this?
No, I'm good. Are you guys paying me to do this? Because I haven't seen any money from this. This is for fun.
If I'm in the truck with you, I want like, I don't know.
You want half?
Yeah.
I'll give you half. Half of like -$8. You owe me $4. I bought this thing to hook it up with in the truck while I'm doing in the truck shows.
Really?
It was like $8. So you owe me $4 now that we're half seats.
I'm squirrely. I just changed the subject on guns.
Anyway, I think medics should carry guns. I do think there should be a gun safety course and a lockbox up here in the front,
What
of
about
course.
what about if you carry a CCW?
Then that should be,
That should be
enough.
it, right?
Yeah, that should be enough.
All right. I
Should
got
be
one
enough.
of those.
Oh, this dude over here, wow. So
It's American.
sitting beside us is this dude that's sitting in his car going,
I mean,
I don't know, he's on something. You know Narcan? I'm gonna roll down the window and ask me like, hey, do you need some Narcan, buddy?
go ahead.
Have you drive? Here, we'll roll down the window.
I'm already full asleep myself.
Oh my God, he's got a random license plate.
Maybe he's just tired.
He could be, but he's got a random fucking license plate just up there with him, looking at it.
Maybe he slept last night like I did. Twilight sleep.
No, yeah. See, that's another thing. We can't get into a good rhythm of sleep working this job.
This is the sad part. And didn't I get off after working 24? I go home and try to lay down. Guess what happens? You can't go to sleep.
Right back up, yeah.
Even after you've been awake for 24 hours. It's horrible.
Once the sun comes up, I'm up.
That's part of the reason
I
my
can't
hair is
sleep.
turning gray.
Now your hair's turning gray because you're getting old.
Am I allowed to do
Look at all
this?
that. Look at all that gray hair. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. This is uncensored, not for children. This is just like the other social media platforms that we use. So, in the comments, I want y'all to put your all's thought whether you think medics ought to carry guns or not. Because I mean, how often do we beat PD to a scene?
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit. Fire we don't even count because they don't have guns. They just have a big hose.
Sometimes PD don't show up.
Yeah, there's times
At
PD
all.
doesn't show up.
And yeah.
And that's a real thing. That's a real pandemic that we're having. Everybody talks about all these other pandemics, the obesity epidemic, the COVID-19, the political thing. But what they're not talking about is a lot of times we'll all get toned out at the same time. We'll beat the police department to the scene of a violent act, and we'll be there, you know, not knowing exactly what we're walking into. That's something that needs to change in the future for sure. For sure. Going to KFC for some food.
I reckon that's what you requested.
I've been wanting some KFC all day. And with your gastrointestinal issues,
It will probably
he has gastrointestinal malfunctions today. He's got a shit.
Well, we like on number 3.
We're on number 3 today.
So they got 2 more.
They got 2 more. That'll be it.
Out.
Out. That's another thing we got to talk about. Nope, I ain't talking to him.
Turn it down.
That's another thing we got to talk about is, you know, most medics work 24-hour shifts. Some of these 24-hour shifts, we don't have the ability to lay down and sleep. We're going, and that happens quite often, right?
Yeah.
We work. I know that Marcus and I work every third day. We were on a 24-48 rotation. Now there are times that we're not able to lay down and sleep for 24 hours. But see, truck drivers can't drive for 24 hours straight.
Right. But we're not regulated by DOT, so this
right.
is the
Do you
problem.
think we ought to be regulated by DOT?
And then they
if
just
we're on
cut
the
out
road?
24s, and then we would not get all the overtime we get. So we'd be screwed.
So we'd be screwing ourselves.
Exactly. So it's either do it and deal with it, or screw yourself up. Take the hit.
It's true.
I mean, look at what happened at the one up in West Virginia.
Yeah.
They started complaining about it. And guess what they don't do anymore?
24s.
There you go.
Yeah. Do you think EMS should be union?
I am not going to say that right now.
Oh, nobody gives a dick all. I mean, like,
I know,
these people aren't going to call your
What do you
employer.
think, Jack?
Do I think? I think that they should be unionized.
All right, there you go.
I honestly believe. Because unions offer that area of protection that we honestly don't have. I mean, they can call us right now and tell us we're fired. Do they have to have a reason to tell us we're fired?
Nope.
No. I mean, do they pay us an absurd amount of money to do a little bit of work sometimes? True. But is that a good trade-off?
Far between.
Yeah. They're few and far between on those days. We earn our money.
We definitely earn the money.
What about sex in an ambulance? Is that a thing?
I'm not having sex with you. That's ambulance,
Not
Jack.
sex with me, goddammit. Pay attention.
Do you ever get
Se-
gas?
No, I don't ever
I
stop to
believe
get
that
gas.
because we're like on
So, for those of you that don't follow us on other, so for those of you that don't follow us on other platforms, whenever I drive, Marcus gets in and before the call and always bitches because I never fill up the gas tank. I
like never.
pay to work on people, not fill up gas tanks. Marcus gets paid more. He should fill up the gas tank. See?
I don't think that's fair, Jack. That's not fair.
Yeah, your experience don't mean shit when it comes to the gas tank.
I mean, my other parabasic would have done had this taken care of. I mean, it wouldn't even got past. It wouldn't even got like a little bit down past full.
You want your old partner back? Is that what it
Hell
is?
no, I don't.
I mean, we're at an elevated level of care between the two of us, and now you're wanting your old partner back? I can get your old partner back.
I don't want him back.
Jeez, he won't put you on his podcast.
That's true. He won't.
Whip in here. So we're going to KFC. Anyway, so sex in the back of the ambulance. Is that something you've ever tried?
No.
Something you're willing to try?
No.
Not with me.
Not with anybody.
Really?
No. That's my.
If I can get you to drive.
Thank you. You can only put cash. Is that okay?
What is it? I'm sorry.
In the form of payment, the only thing I can accept is cash right now, or credit system is offline.
You take American dollars?
Sorry, what?
You take American dollars?
No, I'll take Japanese dollars.
I might have some of them. I do have some Honduras bills.
We got 2 orders.
2 different orders, please, dear.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Sex in the back
don't
of the ambulance,
care.
I think,
You
would
have
be
cash,
awesome.
Jack?
Yes, I have cash.
Do you have American cash?
I mean, I have Canadian dollars. We're in Canada.
Oh, that's good enough.
Jeez.
So anyway, on the first order, it's going to be quite odd and simple.
Oh my God.
What
So
do
in the
you have
comments
with,
today,
can
guys,
you
I
have,
need
like, a
you,
couple
while he's ordering,
like legs, original legs in.
I'm going to need you guys to put whether you think that medics should carry guns. Do you think that we ought to be specially trained, or should we just be allowed to carry guns? And sex in the back of the ambulance.
I
So
got
yes
paid
or is
more
that a
for
no?
getting rid of a thigh.
Oh God, now he's getting rid of a thigh.
All right.
All right,
give me
guys.
that.
We'll see you on the next episode. Love y'all.